Welcome to the channel, everyone. My 2002 Nissan Xterra driver's side airbag. Well, the light has come back on. I reset it, and I think after about 30 miles it comes back on. And here's the code we got: B1054. There we go. That's what we got. And like I said, I've cleared this code, and I figure, well, it doesn't. It's great. The light's not back on. I'll be driving it, then 20-30 miles, it just comes back on. So turns out the airbag here is bad. Now the horn works. If you have a clock spring that's bad, your horn will not work. So what I did, ordered one on eBay, free shipping for about 40 bucks. Can't beat it. Should be the same thing. The only thing I have to do is unhook the battery here and let this set for about 10-15 minutes. But I'll go ahead and start this up, and you can see the airbag light symbol right there is flashing. Let's just go ahead and start it up. And by the way, I finally got this thing running perfect. It took a while. I had to use this guy here, Innovia 6100P. This is an amazing little scanner. It's got 3 lights: red, yellow, and green. And it will, if anything is hiding in the system, the computer, it will tell you, which is great. And I've got it all green, and now you can see the airbag lights flashing away. So this is what we're going to replace. And I know it's not a very exciting video, not like my lawnmower videos. I'm actually going to start doing a lot of smaller engine repairs because people seem to like that, and I kind of enjoy that. But I'll still be doing auto repairs and all that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and disconnect this. There's no point really for me trying to clear the code right now. And I got to unhook the battery, and we'll go ahead and hook this airbag, driver's side airbag light, this driver's side airbag module up, I should say. And there's the back of it. That's what it looks like. And I believe 99 to 2005, these are all the same, but you might want to check. And it came in a nice little package, nicely packaged, and got here in about 3 days. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery, and we'll go ahead and disassemble this here and put this new one in and see if that takes care of our flashing airbag light. All right, so our battery's disconnected. In about 10 minutes, we'll take our little tools in here, and I'm going to need, I think, a 10mm socket. By the way, like I said, the engine runs great. I'd love to have one of these with a supercharger, with an automatic. I don't know, I haven't found an automatic with a supercharger. I see a lot of standards, 5 speeds, but this is just a plain Jane. Even has crank windows, hand crank, but air conditioner works pretty good. Although there is a problem with it. I've got to replace a thermal sensor. I believe that's what it's called up under there. I've got it in the mail today. I will be doing that soon. But for now, we'll go ahead and get this airbag, driver's side airbag out. On here, we have these little guys here we have to pop out. There's that. All right. Get this guy a little rubber thing here, and there's a 10mm screw we got to take out there. It's supposed to be 10mm. We'll find out. And I gotta do the same thing on this side. Switch cameras here switch hand with my camera. Okay, so we gotta get this out. I don't think you can even see that. The light's not that great, but anyway, there it is, it's out. Alright, so we got that one out. And let's see if our socket actually is gonna work. I think you can see that right there. Oh, it fits, but man, is it hard to get off. Holy moly. Oh, this is ridiculous. Well, hopefully I don't have to set the camera down and get this. That's ridiculous. Oh, my lord. That is... as if the other one's that hard. I hope someone else hasn't worked on this. Well, this one comes off easy. Alright, so I'm afraid to twist the other one off. That would ruin my day. Well, it actually goes in the airbag, but I still need the bolt for the airbag. Let's see how long this is. So, alright, so it's not a terribly long bolt, so Not sure why that's so hard over there, so let me see if I can break this loose with both my hands and set the camera down here for that real quick. Alright guys, honestly, I don't know how this is coming out. It is just so hard, and I haven't twisted it yet, but the airbag is moving. Now, what I did, I turned the steering wheel around where I can actually get to it a little bit easier, but I did not want to twist this off, but oh, unreal. Sometimes as simple as little bolts can cause you big as headaches. Oh, God, my arm's tired. Alright, there we go. I think we got it. Well, we didn't break it, so the next question is, did we mess the threads up? Because that was way too hard taking it off. I bet we messed up the threads. Oh, we didn't. Well, no wonder. Look at the Loctite on it. The other bolt have Loctite on it? Yeah. But man, that thing was hard to get off. Alright, so there they are, and there's the airbag, and hey, this is going to be pretty easy. Easier than I thought. I could use an easier day. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can disconnect this. I'm not going to worry about the clock spring. I think it's okay. Besides, to get this clock spring off, you still have to go in here and take this nut off. In case any of you are actually going to go ahead and take off the clock spring, you got to get this nut off, and you got to pull this off. You got to disconnect some wires here and pull this whole assembly off. Then you get into your clock spring. So, all right, so let's go ahead and first let's look at this other one. Make sure it's the same plug. Yellow, orange, same part number, ending at 85. Say AMZ, EO. Well, the numbers aren't exactly perfect, but they say they will work cross match. So, well, I'll tell you what, let's give it a whirl. Go ahead and pull this off here. I don't know if I can. I may have to set the camera down to do this, get this out of here. I don't know. Let me try this real quick. If I can get this out without breaking it. There's a way to pop this off here. I'm gonna have to set the camera down real quick. Alright, there we go. So what you got to do is take a screwdriver and lift up on this little clip right here. You pull it up, then this whole thing will come out like that. So that's how that works. So I'm just going to push that back down in there so I don't lose it. Now we got to do the same thing with the other one here. See if I can get the clip started up. Just gently pry on it. Don't force it. I think we got it there. Yep, well, there we go. Alright, so we got that out. Alright, so this is the original airbag, it looks like. It's kind of weird how these things will just get a short in them. Work sometime and not work. So anyway, what we're going to do, we'll put this off the side. I'll just kind of toss it down there. And what we're going to do now is go ahead and hook this one up. Before I bolt it all back together, we're just going to start it and see if the airbag light stays off at this point. And I'm going to try to do this in one take. Let's see, push this back down like this. All right, so that went in. All right, so see if we can get this in. All right, I like it when a plan comes together. So now the big question is it going to work? I'll flip it upside. I got the wheel upside down right now. Let's see. What about the bolt holes here real quick? Let's double check these. Make sure the threads are okay. All right, that's okay there. But that's starting in there awful hard, but it has to be because of the Loctite they put on here. I'm not even going to bother with Loctite. That was just ridiculously too hard. Let's verify this side. All right. Yep. See the blue stuff there falling off? All right, so let me turn the wheel around, set the camera down here, and we'll start up and see what we got. All right, so we got the wheel straight, and I'm trying to keep my cell phone in focus. For some reason today it's not wanting to stay in focus. Let's go out here and hook up the battery real quick. If this works, this will make my day, because that means I don't have to worry about that airbag flashing. The only other thing I got to worry about is the ABS, and there's a sensor below the console that I need to take off and clean. They say that will take care of that issue, but we'll see. It comes on and off. It just kind of blinks. I think there's a video I did of it earlier. Be quiet over there. I love my neighbor. She's got a beautiful garden. Won't have to worry about, you know, that riffraff sometimes. All right. Let's see if this works. All right, find the keys. All right. Make sure it doesn't blow up in my face or something. All right, here we go. All right, airbag lights on. See if it goes off. Well, I may have to go ahead and clear it, so turn it off and shut it off. Back on. See if it takes care of it. Alright, so let me go ahead and clear this real quick. Alright, so there is the code still. B1054 driver airbag. I mean, I could have gotten a bad airbag, but the guy I bought it off of said it worked. So then it could be the clock spring, but I'm not kind of sold on that yet. So let's go ahead and clear this. And what I'll do, we'll drive it a while and see if it comes back on. If it doesn't, then I'll let you guys know. Yes, I want to erase it. We have to drive it 20 or 30 miles to verify it. And I'll come back in the video here in a little bit and let you guys know. And it says it's erased. All right, that's off. Let's go ahead and start it up. All right, there's the airbag light. It should go off. The question is for how long. I mean, it could be in the clock spring, but I really don't have a $5,000 tool to find out. I mean, that's just the way it is sometimes. But all right, so we'll put the screws back in this, and we'll drive it a while, and I'll come back here and verify if it stays on or off and let you guys know. Well, hold up. We had to take it back apart because we could not get this one bolt here back in. Here's the original bolt on this side, but this side here, the old bolt would not go back in because the threads were messed up. So here was the original bolt, and you see how the threads are all messed up. I did everything I could. I could not, especially at the tip there, it would not go back in. So I had to break out this stupid tap set, which I likely never got right. I don't know how they even work these things, but I got that tap in there and was actually able to clean that out a little bit. And I've got me a longer bolt just to verify that it was going to work. And it goes in now. But the stupidest things like this can really just ruin your day sometimes. But my day's not quite ruined. But you can see the original bolt won't go in there. It's just, it'll, you think it's going in, but then it starts to cross thread. Say it doesn't want to go in, no matter what I do. So I found me another bolt. Pretty daggone close. Same threads. This one goes right in. No problem now. So now, maybe we're partially out of the woods. Now we'll put it back together and drive it a while and see if this airbag light comes back on. So, just be aware, there's a chance you could get these bolts cross-threaded and get a little messed up. My advice is if you get them out okay, put some oil in here and kind of start them in, back them out, put them in. Before you put all this back together, make sure they're going to go in good. All right, so let's see what we get here. All right, guys, after about 100 miles and a day later, good news, check it out. The airbag light has stayed off, so that did fix the problem. So So all I had to do was replace this module set. It is great news. I even ran a code check on it again, and the code has not come back, so that's great. So if you have that code and your horn works, more than likely it's just this airbag here that is giving you problems. But you can see it's shut it off, turn it back on, airbag light comes back on. It should go off here in a second. Typically, yep, there it goes off. So we'll start it back up, and it stays off. So hopefully this will help you out, and if it did, give me a thumbs up and let me know where you're watching from, guys. So until my next video, I will see you later.